Hello. How are you guys doing today? I'm just getting these swatches organized real quick. We're gonna go over some cat eye heart magnet today. Super excited. I absolutely love magnets. I love cat eyes. I love hearts. It's just so cute. Okay, anyways, now that we've got a couple people on, I'm Melissa from Magpie Beauty USA. Today I'm going to show you some how to get like that heart cat eye with our heart magnet cat eye tool. Let me clean that off real quick. Sorry, twisting over my words here. But so I'm going to show you this look today. I'm super excited. This is literally my favorite one. I love this so much. So we're going to get into how to do this, how you can customize the looks, and just a couple things about cat eye. So let's get into that. If you guys do have questions, feel free to ask in the chat and I'll check them and then answer you. So let's get into that. I'm going to show you a couple looks. Let me grab a swatch here, clean it off. And a couple combos, but let's start with just the most basic. Let's do Glamour Puss. Okay, so we have a lot of different cat eye gels, and let's go through this real quick. You'll notice that some of them, I need to clean that off, are a little bit more smooth or a velvety texture. And then some of them are a little bit more of a glitter texture. That one's not the best example. Let's see, Smitten Kitten, this one. So we have two. So you can see this one on the right here is more of a velvety texture, and then this one's more of a glitter texture. So the ones that are a velvety texture are going to work a lot better. The glitter ones do work as well, and I'll kind of show you how to work with them. But for that really crisp heart, you're going to want to use the more velvety ones. But we'll go through both. So I'll start with the velvety one first. Get my swatch. There we go. So this is Glamour Puss. And I'm just going to use just this color. There's a few options. We can layer colors, we can use jellies, we can put a color underneath. We have a lot of options that we can do with it. But this one I'm just going to show you just with the one color, and then we'll get into some of those other options. Move the light. This swatch needs a file. Okay. So we have our magnet here. I'm just going to use the magnet as is to this first layer. I just want to kind of demagnetize all the sparkles. I feel like the cat eye shows up a little bit better that way. So I just move that magnet all over it, and then it's just kind of like a flat color. So let's cure that. Okay, so a couple tricks with this magnet. Well, let me clean it off again. I swear it attracts the most dust. Okay, so when using this magnet, some people want to just immediately go in and use it like this, where the magnet is, or the heart piece is flat on the magnet, but you're not going to get the most crisp look that way. So you actually want to use the heart piece on the side of the magnet, just like that, okay? And then when we use it on the nail, we're gonna use it just like this. So this long piece is pointing down, and we get this part like as flat to the nail as we possibly can, okay? So don't use it like this. We're gonna use it on the side like so, okay? Perfect timing. I just got your heart magnet in the mail. Oh, perfect. You'll be a pro by the end of this then. Okay, so we got our Glamour Puss here. However, this little notch in the swatch is gonna absolutely drive me nuts the whole time. So I'm gonna file that off. Okay. So now for our second layer, and then this is the layer that we're going to put the heart in. We're going to use Glamour Puss again. And again, this is one of the velvety or like smoother type of cat eyes. And so this one is going to work the best, as in getting the most clean look of the heart. Okay, so we've got our second layer on there. I feel like my light is just not showing as good, but here we go. Okay, so then we're going to velvetize this. So what that means is we're going to come here on the side, and do you see that kind of magnet line start to appear on the side? Now we're going to come to this side, and we're going to bring that magnet line that way. We're going to come to the bottom. So just really from all angles of the nail, we want to kind of bring all the magnet pieces into the middle. Now this next part is really important. You really want to get a really nice sheen of velvet down the center. See how that's like all down the center? If those two like magnet lines are not even, like if one kind of goes skiwampus like that, the heart's not going to show up as nicely. So when you're velvetizing the glitter gel, or I'm sorry, the cat eye gel, make sure you get that really clean line and a really nice velvet reflection down the center so that we get our magnet or our heart to show up the best. Okay, so again, like I said, we're going to put it on the nail like this. So I'll do it from the top, and then maybe the next ones I can show you from the side. So we're just going to bring this down and hover it right above. Hold it there for a few seconds. And then we've got that perfect crisp heart. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, it makes me so happy. One, I love pink, and then two, I just absolutely love anything cat eye. It's so cute. Okay, so this is Glamour Puss and only Glamour Puss cat eye gel. So let's cure that. And then I want to show you a couple other combinations. So let's see, this one, I painted this swatch with Lavender Haze, and I already took the inhibition layer off, so it doesn't look shiny right now. But you can layer your cat eyes with a color underneath too. So now let's go in with a glittery one. So this one's more glittery, which we talked about in the beginning. There's more velvety type of cat eyes, and then there's more glittery type of cat eyes. And like I said, the velvety ones get the more crisp look, but these ones still work too. So let me show you Smitten Kitten over Lavender Haze. So Smitten Kitten does look really beautiful on its own too. I can show you a swatch here in a second, but just to get like different color combos and different looks, you can layer them. Let me put just a little bit more. I like to add, like if there's too thin of a layer, like it doesn't need to be like a really thick layer, but if there's too thin of a layer, I feel like it just doesn't work super good. Okay, so we've got Smitten Kitten. We're gonna do the same thing. Because I'm not doing 2 layers of Smitten Kitten because I put that Lavender Haze under there, I don't need to do like the demagnetizing on that first layer. That's just if I'm gonna do 2 coats of cat eye only. But since I'm only going to do 1 coat of cat eye, I don't need to demagnetize anything. Okay, so we want to get that perfect velvet sheen down the center. I have one that I did that I made the velvet sheen not perfect, and you'll see why it's important. I'll show you that in a sec. Okay, so again, coming in like this, and so the magnet's gonna go like this on top of the nail. Hold that over. Now the glitter ones, like I said, do work, but they take a little bit longer to do it. Hang on here. I touched it. I know, isn't this color combo lovely, Sheridan? I love it. Okay. There we go. All right, don't touch it this time, so don't get too close. Okay, we're just gonna hold it there for a second. So the glitter ones just take a little bit longer. I think it's just because the glitter pieces are like heavier, so they take a minute to move. I could be totally wrong, but that's what it seems like to me. But the velvety ones work faster. Let me scoot this down. There we go. Well, you know, I played with this one, it did work. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it worked a little bit. So you can see that the glitter ones don't, let me grab my other swatch, come out as crisp as this, but they still work pretty good. So Smitten Kitten, let me show you here. This one is just Smitten Kitten all by itself. And then this one is the Smitten Kitten we just did with lavender haze under it. So super pretty, good combo. Okay, I'm gonna cure that one. Oh, let me show you the one, let's see. So this one was Fur Baby, or is Fur Baby, my bad. And I didn't make sure that the velvet was perfect down the center, like it was a little skiwampus. And this is what happens when you move the heart. Do you see how it kind of like disappears on that side? Like you don't see it. That's why it's really important to make sure that velvet is nice in the center. Okay, let's do another one. This is another good combo. This is Country Girl that I painted on this nail. And then we're gonna put Your Kitten Me right over it. Let's see. Oh, what is demagnetizing? So that is when, if you're just going to use the cat eye gel and you're not gonna, because you don't have to always put a gel color under here. And I'll show you a few examples here in a second, but you could do one layer of Your Kitten Me and then demagnetize it. I'll show you what that means. That just means rolling the magnet all over it so it becomes more like dull. That way you still get like a color base, and then you would do the second layer of the same cat eye gel, and then you would velvetize it. So because I have a gel color under this one, I'm not going to demagnetize that first layer. And then that, and I think the magnet moved flat. Yes, instead of the side. Yep, perfect. You guys got that. Okay, so let's velvetize this one. Your Kitten Me is probably my favorite. Again, because it's pink and I love pink, but it's kind of got like a pink and gold and red, and I just love it. It's just really pretty. Okay, so again, do you see how that velvet line or like sheen, not explaining that very good, the velvet sheen is like right down the center, that way we don't get a skiwampus or crazy looking heart after. Okay, I don't know why I have to keep messing with it. It's like you gotta be perfect. There we go. Okay, Your Kitten Me. And then let's grab our magnet on the other side. We're gonna lay that right on top. So Your Kitten Me is one of those more smooth ones. And so it goes a little bit faster and it's a little bit crisper. Oh, that's cute. You're so welcome, Hell My Nails. Let's see. And you love Your Kitten Me too, Sheridan. It's just a good one, isn't it? It's just a beauty. Okay, let me show you a jelly one too, because I'm just really excited to do these. So this one has red jelly underneath it, so we can layer our jellies and get kind of some different combos too. So this has red jelly underneath it. I'm gonna put Catsuit on. And Catsuit is it's a velvety one too. So this one goes really quickly and gets that crisp look. And I'm only gonna do one coat of cat eye, so I don't need to demagnetize that first layer. If that's still a little bit confusing, just let me know and I'll do another just plain, there's a fuzz right there, just plain cat eye that doesn't have a gel color underneath it. And I'm going to show you that again. Okay, Sarah has joined. Perfect. Happy Berry has joined. Okay, so let's velvetize this. We've got our magnet on that side. Now the key it's kind of hard, that's why I keep twisting it, but the magnet has to be like parallel to the side of the nail. If you're kind of going like at an angle like this, sometimes you get that skiwampus line. I hope you know what I mean by skiwampus. I don't know if that's a made-up word I made or if that's a word people understand, but you get kind of a crazy looking line if it's not parallel. Okay, all angles of the nail. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Okay, we've got a nice velvet line down the center. And then we'll come in with our magnet like this. I think I touched it. It's okay. Okay, so that goes pretty quickly. That's cute. And this one really doesn't even need the jelly over it because it kind of brings some of that red in, but I'll show you what it looks like with that. Let me cure it. Okay, let's show. So remember, this one's your Kitten Me. This one is Smitten Kitten. That's the glitter one. It's just not as clean and crisp as the velvety ones. Let me show you a couple other combos I did. So this one is, let's see, it's Forever Friends. Well, so there's Black Betty underneath, which is just a plain black. Then I used Forever Friends cat eye gel and then did the dark red jelly over it. And Forever Friends is more of a glitter one, so that's why that heart's not super big. This one we did earlier. This one was Glamour Puss. That's cute. Cute. I showed you Smitten Kitten. What else we got here? Oh, this one's good. This one I did Red Lobster and then did Miss Claus over it. So Miss Claus is more of a glittery rather than a velvety smooth cat eye, but that one still showed up really, really good. That one's pretty. Let me show you Miss Claus. This is Miss Claus. And I put it over Red Lobster. That's cute. I think I showed you this one. This one's your Kitten Me, but it has black underneath it. So where did that one go? This was the same cat eye, but with different colors underneath. So this one has Black Betty underneath, and then this one has Country Girl underneath. And it's the same cat eye, your Kitten Me. Cute. This, let's see, Sheridan says, I love the subtleness of the dark red jelly. It is really pretty. Okay, this one's Perfect Pink. And this one's more of a glittery one, so you can see that's why the heart isn't like as prominent, but it's still really pretty. Really good. This one's Positive Vibes. That's cute. Another pink. Oh, this one too. So you can actually do it. This is with the Top It Off cat eye. So it just has Black Betty underneath it, but obviously it can be any color underneath. And the Top It Off cat eye is a little bit more of a glitter, but not like super heavy glitter. So it works really, really good. I was really happy with it. So that one's really cute. Okay, this one's done. Let's see what it looks like with the red jelly. So again, we had red jelly under it, and then I put catsuit, and then we're gonna put another red. It doesn't really need it, but I wanna see what it looks like. Oh, you know what? A tip with the jellies, if you wipe off the inhibition layer before you put a jelly on, they go on a lot better. Because sometimes when they mix with that inhibition layer, they are a little bit too like it almost mixes with that clear. It's kind of weird. So I like to wipe off my inhibition layer first, and then it goes on a lot smoother. Okay, now that's cute. I'm glad we put the jelly over it. That's cute. So that was just the regular red jelly. And with cat suit. Cute. Okay. Stick that in the lamp there. Let's see. So those are all the ones I showed you today. Is there any other ones, or do you want me to show you? I'll show you, actually. I'll show you, since there was a little bit of confusion on that other one of like what demagnetizing means. I'll show you with another one real quick. What's perfect pink over? So perfect, well, let's see. This one, perfect pink. This one's not over anything. It's just the cat eye. So I did perfect pink, demagnetized it. Then I did perfect pink again, did the velvet look, and then the heart. So it only has perfect pink. Let's see. Purdy. It is purdy. Okay. Let's do another ones to kind of clear up some of that confusion with my term of demagnetizing. So this is purrfect. She's a really pretty velvety one. It's from the Cat Eye Luxe collection, which are perfect for Valentine's Day because they are all like kind of a pink and a velvety texture. Okay, so let's go in with that demagnetizing thing again. So I've just painted the cat eye gel purrfect. And what I mean by demagnetizing is I'm just going to kind of go horizontal. Instead of just sticking on the side, I'm going to go all over the nail. And it kind of turns all the magnets over so that the color just becomes a flat color, if that makes sense. So I cure it like this, and that gives it a nice color base. Put that in the lamp. And then we can go in with a second layer of the cat eye gel, and then we'll velvetize it and then put a heart in there. So I'm just going to flash cure it because it's just on a stick. And then on a person, we'd want to make sure to give that a full 60. Okay, so this is the demagnetized layer. And then now I'm going to go in with another layer of purrfect. And we will do the velvet look. Okay. So we come parallel to the side, start getting that nice velvet line in the nail. Same with this side. Again, holding it as parallel as you can to the side so we don't get a crazy looking line. Try to do all around the nail. And remember, we're looking for that smooth. Do you see how that's a little crazy looking? Like it's not a full velvet line down it. We don't want that because then we get kind of a lopsided heart. So we are looking for that perfect, even velvet. There we go, just like that. So the velvet look is nice and clean. Okay, now we can get the magnet out. We can just bring it down like this. And then we got a pretty little heart there. So that was purrfect, just 2 layers. The first layer demagnetized, the second layer velvetized. Sorry if my terms are confusing. And then we can cure. Bring this one back out again. What that one was with the jelly over it. Cute. Okay. Well, hopefully that last one helped clear up that confusion about the what I meant by demagnetizing. But there's all the color combos we have. If you are like, oh, I wonder what color combo you use, I can't remember, you can send us a message. I can let you know what color it was, but we've got lots of options. There's so many options where you can layer them with gel colors. You can do just 2 layers of the cat eye. You can use the jellies. There's so many options, even with the top it off cat eye. Lots of options you can do. So hopefully that helps with the hearts this season. I know last year that was kind of tricky, so I'm super glad that Magpie has come out with this heart magnet. So it's much easier this year. Let's see if that one's done. Yep, there we go. There is purrfection. Okay. Well, thanks for joining me today, you guys. It was really fun. Thanks for all the comments. That helps the live be fun, so I appreciate that. Again, I'm Melissa from Magpie Beauty USA. Everything we use today, you can shop on our website or our app. It's just the Magpie Beauty USA website, or I'm sorry, Magpie Beauty USA app, or magpiebeautyusa.com. Let me just check the comments real quick. So pretty and fun. Thank you. You're so welcome. Did you put Top It Off Cat Eye on top of Top It Off Cat Eye? Oh, no. So Top It Off Cat Eye, you just want to use one layer of this. Top It Off Cat Eye is not like a double coat top coat. And so you want to make sure you just do one layer. So this has Black Betty underneath. You could use any color. And then I did Top It Off Cat Eye, just one layer. I didn't demagnetize it. I only velvetized it. And then, so if you're, let me clear that up a little. If you're only going to use one coat of cat eye glitter gel, skip the demagnetizing. You're only going to velvetize it and then use the heart. If you're going to use 2 coats, then you can demagnetize the first coat just so it helps bring that sparkle out a little bit more. Otherwise, you just see that shimmer underneath. And if you forget that step, not a big deal. If you don't demagnetize it, it'll be totally fine. That's just something I like to do. But you can just use, if you have a color underneath it, you do just do one coat of the cat eye. So in this instance was Top It Off Cat Eye. So hopefully that helps you guys. Thanks for joining me. I hope you have a good weekend, and I appreciated all of you guys being here. We'll see you later.